Hello, everyone. Today I have a very exciting topic on Amazon Launchpad. Whether you should join it, I'm sure all the startups, direct to consumer startups, this is a decision that they think a lot about whether they should join the program or not. So, having been at Amazon while this program was getting launched, and also currently as one of the Launchpad direct to consumer brands, so I thought I would offer my honest opinion of it. So stay till the end to learn or to understand my exact opinion of the program. Welcome to Ecom with Gopal. So this is a channel. I am a DTC entrepreneur with businesses both in US and in India. So I started this channel to share my learnings, being in trenches, working through all the issues, growing the business over the last few years. So this channel is just to share all of my learnings as I'm going through them. Hope this is helpful and let's get started. So, Amazon Launchpad, is it worth it? So, let's get after it and find out. First, what is Launchpad? So, Launchpad was conceptualized, I think, around 2015, 2016 in Amazon US. So, this is what Amazon's definition is. It's a program that identifies exciting new products from startups and emerging brands, and they help and accelerate your growth. So in India, Amazon Launchpad was started, I think, around 2017, 2018, and there are a lot of brands currently on Launchpad program. And regarding the selection, there is definitely an application process that you need to go through to get into the program. And I have the link here, or you can even Google it to find it. So few things that Launchpad program considers before allowing the brand into their program is one. So this is more stringent in US. In India, I don't think this is enforced as much. So you should be a brand that is funded. You have like VC funded, or you are part of like a Kickstarter program, or you have some market buzz around your product. In India, I don't think that's enforced as much. Like our brand, we are definitely not VC funded. We are a bootstrapped brand, but we were able to get into the program. So few other requirements are you should be having market ready physical and some sort of innovative products, not just a run of the mill duplicate of an existing product, right? And it should have like good product ratings. So those are like the main criteria. You should be like a good brand, and brand registry definitely helps. So make sure you get all of those things in order before applying for the program. Now, what are the benefits? So if you go into Launchpad portal, they give you a lot of benefits listed. So I'm just first going through, I'm going to go through the whole list. Give me or give some high level explanation of those, and then discuss what I think are very helpful for me and for our brand. So once you get into the Launchpad program, you actually get access to the Launchpad portal in your Seller Central, right? So like this is the Launchpad portal, and they have like all the benefits here. So I'll just go through this list, give a high level explanation, and if you have like any questions on this, need more details, just leave a comment. I will either reply there and or I will cover in one of the future videos. So first is brand growth recommendation, right? So this is where they suggest, they give you some important keywords that might be missing in your product titles, right? Or if your health score or hygiene score of your listings, if you have like main images missing or bullet points are missing. So they give all those types of brand growth recommendations. So this, it's helpful, but if you have like a decent experience on Amazon, like I don't know if those are like super relevant to you, right? So if you have like decent experience of Amazon, you know that you need to have at least 5 to 7 images, you need to have bullet points, You need to have an A plus image. That's what this covers. And then the next one is the Amazon Launchpad Academy. So it's a series of videos that the Launchpad team does. Again, these are more, I would say, beginner to medium. So if you have team members who are just onboarding, maybe it's helpful for them to understand Amazon's landscape. But for me, I didn't find it super helpful. And new opportunities identification is where I think you fill out a form. Say for example, you have like some new category that you're planning to do it, right? So they give you some data trends around like what is the average price point, lot of those things. So I actually tried this I think couple of times, but I think one of the it's not an issue per se, but one of the things that you need to keep in mind when they come up with product recommendations is they're just going to give you data that is available in the market, right? Say for example, I'm planning to launch like a high end pet supplement, right? So which probably you want to price around 1000 or 1200 rupees. So what the Launchpad recommendation gives is it gives you like what is the available range of the products, available products, and the range is around like say 500 to 600 rupees, right? So they give that range. So it doesn't actually completely validate your hypothesis, but maybe it's helpful for you to understand like what is the current landscape of the product that you're planning to launch. Watch and shop, we didn't use it much, but I think some of these are helpful. Amazon global selling, I will discuss this in detail in couple of minutes. But accounting and taxation, they have some couple of partners that you can use. And Amazon Mentor Connect is where you can schedule a session with there are probably like 4 to 6 mentors who you can connect and understand. And EBC access, I'll come to this. This is probably like one of the 2 or 3 reasons that I use Launchpad for. Right, brand cafe. I don't think we never use this. Events advisory is this is helpful for you to plan major marquee moments. Right, say for example, before Diwali, you get 30 days or 6 weeks before the event, you get an email from your account manager sharing like what is the expected sell through for the event, where you should be planning the inventory in each node or within each region, how much inventory they suggest sending through FBA, right? So that is super helpful. So those are like the main things, or these are like all of the benefits. But let me actually dwell more on the benefits that I think are very helpful. First is brand manager, right? So you get access to an Amazon employee who like they typically create a WhatsApp group. So any questions that you have, they are super helpful. And we had like 2 account managers and both of them are like really good, right? So as you know, whenever you face an issue, you go try to create a case, it just goes nowhere, right? So most of the cases, Amazon just closes it and they never give concrete answer. But I think for us, without having a brand manager at Amazon, it would have been impossible to scale, right? So there are like other ways where you can get an account manager. In US, you have what is called as the SaaS program. In India, I think you have something typical. You can get a key account manager. So there are other ways, but with Launchpad, it's included as part of the Launchpad package. The second benefit that I think is very helpful is A plus premium. So I'm sure like most of you are familiar with enhanced brand content. If you are not using enhanced brand content, that is like your takeaway from this video. Go to your listings. It's just a series of 4 or 5 images. Make sure you do it by and immediately, right? So it dramatically increases your conversion rate, especially if you have a product that is maybe mid to higher end of the market. So here I picked a example from Boat. By the way, this is one of my favorite brands. They're going to IPO as we speak. Good luck to Aman and team. They are a huge inspiration for all of DTC brands in India. So if you see, this is the A plus premium. The good thing about this is, one, you get 7 modules. Each of these is called a module. Module 1, module 2. A regular EBC, you can only have 5 modules. And also, I will probably do a separate video on the differences between A plus and A plus premium. But here you can see, you can include a video, right? So you can include a very nice video, more images. You can even have like carousels. So if you see, they have these carousels. And the beauty of this is you can actually have separate images for desktop and mobile, right? So if you go back and check in a mobile, it will look as good, if not better, on mobile, because when you create the A plus listing, you can actually enter mobile optimized images, right? So you see, you have carousels here, which explains more features, right? So there are like total 7 modules that you can use. So this A plus premium is super helpful. And in US, actually, this costs anywhere from 250,000 to 500,000 per year, right? So I mean, you can do a quick math. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 crore to 2 crores per year. So it's super expensive. And if you have a brand that is maybe mid to high end of the market, where you need to have like higher conversion rate because of the price point, A plus premium helps you a lot, right? So if you do this right, probably just the A plus premium, the conversion increase that you get from A plus premium pays for the Launchpad program, right? And like as I told, probably there are like 2 reasons why I use Launchpad program. One is the brand manager, and second is A plus premium, right? So definitely worth considering. Then the next one is Amazon global selling. So if you want to expand your product to Europe, US, Amazon has a very structured global selling teams who will help you with the end-to-end process, right? So they will give you the contacts of freight agents. If you need to get any certifications, they give you all the certification details. And you will even have like an account manager here who helps with like actually getting started with the with global selling in Europe and US. And the last one here is brand growth recommendations, which I talked about earlier. So it's a keyword advisory. If any important keywords are missing, they will give that information. You will have listing quality report, price competitiveness. Say, for example, on Flipkart or somewhere, any of your product is priced lower. So they give you that information as well. But overall, yeah, these are like the 4 main benefits. And within these, like brand manager and A plus premium, I think are very helpful. Okay, so nothing comes free. So these are the Launchpad recommendations, an example of a report that you get for listing quality, right? So there is a ASIN number here, which you're not seeing, but it gives the listing quality score, what are the defects, what should merchant as a seller, what should we be doing, right? So this is helpful. Okay, all well and good. So I think the question that you have is this free? As you know, probably with Amazon, nothing is free. There is a contract for the Launchpad program, and also there is a very hefty fees, right? So let's go through those. First is, once you are enrolled into the program, you have a 1-year contract, which I don't think you can back out for performance reasons or others. Amazon can actually stop you, or they can terminate you from the Launchpad program. But as a seller, I don't think you can like back out of the program, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Once you are in for at least a year. So I think coming to the big part, pricing, this is where I'm like conflicted when recommending this program to fellow sellers, right? So first is the commission is 5% on top of Amazon's category commission, right? Say for example, I think like home, some of the subcategories, the commission is around 13%. right? So now your commission increases to 18%, 13 plus 5%. In some of the kitchen categories, probably the commission is, I think, like 5 or 6%. So your commission doubles, it will be 10%. So the commissions are same in US as well. It's 5% on top of existing category commission. But I think when you think of India, typically an e-commerce, India is the margin constrained channel, and our margin constrained market. And on average, you will see profit margins of around 10%. If you're lucky, maybe 12-15%, right? But average is around 10%. In US, it's higher, it's around 15 to 20%. But of the 10% margin that you have, like you will lose like 5% of it due to this Launchpad program, right? Which means that you're losing 50% of whatever you're going to make from the business. So that I think is like very steep. But again, like something that you as a business have to evaluate, whether having this brand manager, having this A plus, will I be able to make up this 5% by increasing my sales, right? So, and the other good thing is once you go above 30 lakhs per month for 3 consecutive months, the commission reduces to 2%, right? So then it's like, it's still higher, but not as bad, right? 5% is like very high. So I think that's what you should aim for. Like if you are planning to start the program, join to it and have like targets to achieve that 30 lakhs maybe in like 4 to 6 months, right? Try to use all of the different opportunities that the Launchpad program provides, and try to scale your business, right? So if you're just at like 5-10 lakh per month mark, there is no point one in even joining the program, and you will always be stuck at that 5%, and you're just losing out on your margin. And one other benefit that Launchpad program provides is they provide some free PR, right? So they do some marketing on Amazon Launchpad, Instagram, and also they do some free PR. So it's okay. Like I don't think that's a game changer, but any PR is good PR, right? So that's something that you get. So finally, like would I recommend Launchpad if you are a startup or a new seller? So as many things in life, it depends, right? So there is no straightforward answer. So but this is the framework that I would suggest you think through. One, how are your margins? Do you have like at least like 5 to 10% margin? Because you obviously don't want to lose money and pay Amazon this 5% commission, right? So if your margins are above 10%, definitely go for it, right? So, and hopefully you will scale faster. That way you will come down to the 2% bucket, which is more manageable. And how skilled are you with Amazon? Like, do you have a good team who knows Amazon in and out, right? So do they know how to do listings? Do they know how to do A plus premium? Do they know how to monitor the business day to day, right? So that and if you don't have those, then probably you should consider the Launchpad program. And do you need an Amazon account manager? I think if you are building a serious business, I would say you need to have an Amazon account manager. It's impossible to run a business just by creating cases on support. You will go nowhere, right? And how important is the A plus premium, the boat example that I showed? So if you have a good product, compelling product, I think having an A plus premium increases the conversion by 3 to 5%, which kind of pays for that 5% commission. So the framework that you have to think is, how do I make up that 5% commission that I'm paying through all of these, right? Through having an account manager, through having this A plus premium. So how can I make up for that and grow my business? And then global selling. And the other good thing is Launchpad has their own BSR, bestseller ranking, right? So you will have Launchpad BSRs, and also Amazon has a Launchpad. If you just Google Amazon Launchpad India, so they have like their own page where all of the brands are highlighted. So like I don't know how much traffic that page has, but like that has ingress from Amazon homepage sometimes. so that way you will get more brand visibility. So this is what I would like to close with. Launchpad is not a magic bullet for success on Amazon, right? So you as a brand, as a seller, you need to have all the basics in place, and Launchpad program will help you scale it from where you are to the next level, right? But don't expect that your business is going to dramatically change just by joining the Launchpad program. Hope this is helpful. You got to know more about Launchpad program and what are the factors that you need to consider when evaluating joining the program or not. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments here. I will reply there, or if it needs a more nuanced answer, I'll make a video in the future. But subscribe to the channel and give me your feedback on what are the other topics that you would like to see. Till then, cheers. Have a great day.